Hey everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of The Dinosaur and the Dude, the only podcast with the shittiest audio but the most amazing content. Thank you all for tuning in to listen wherever you are and however you're accessing us. We appreciate your time and we appreciate your interest in us. So sit back and relax, or if you're driving, enjoy the ride as you listen to another amazing episode.
Hey guys, this is the Dinosaur from the Dinosaur and the Dude. I just wanted to take a minute to say thank you for tuning in and for putting up with us. We know that we are a lot to handle, so we appreciate you sticking it out with us. If you want to reach out to me, you can reach out on the website, which is TheDinosaur&TheDude.com. We're also all over socials. We are hoeing ourselves out proper on socials. So just come and find us and say hi. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Hey everyone, it's the dude from the Dinosaur and the Dude. Thanks for listening. And as a part of the things, I want to go ahead and let you know about something amazing that just took place, and it's for your benefit. Wanting to let you know about Hoyge. If you haven't really checked out our website, encourage you to go check it out, thedinosaur&thedude.com. There you'll find all of the affiliates and other partnerships we've got going on. But this one that I want to tell you about is related to Hoyge. If you're into pre-gaming like the dinosaur is, you want the most out of what you get with your products, whether that's with a grinder or with the pipe or whichever it is that you're needing at that time, papers. Hoyge is your place. And if you are savvy enough to act now, go to their website, or even better, go to their website through our website, right? And use the code DinoDude10, and you will get 10% off your purchase. Yeah, yeah. See how it pays off to listen to our wonderful podcast? You get 10% off your purchase. It makes no sense to wait. Just go to hoyge.life and you will get that discount as long as you put in Dino Dude 10. Doesn't get any easier than that. It's what, eight? Yeah, eight letters and two numbers. Yeah. Dino Dude 10% off your entire purchase. Get it now. Use our code. Be fabulous, and we'll thank you. Well, I'm thanking you right now. So who'll do it right now? Check out our website, thedinosaur&thedude.com. Fuck me. And get that discount, right? All right. Now, back to the wonderful episode that you're about to bless your ears with.
Hey.
Oh, hey, yeah.
It feels different on this time, doesn't it? It feels different on the other side. Like right before you hit the button to start recording, it feels different, than it does right anyway.
Maybe. I guess it's official. Like,
oh,
yeah, like you get in the headset, it's like, okay, ready, and then it's
like it's go time.
Yeah, and then you go through the gate, and you're like, yeah, I'm here, let's go. Yeah. Hey everybody, welcome. Thank you of all the fucking podcasts out there,
in the whole world.
You accidentally clicked play on this one, so
gotcha, bitch.
We're gonna make the best of the time, and so thank you for listening to the 50th episode of The Dinosaur and the Dude.
Yes. I did dress up.
I just wore clothes. So I don't know if this is your first time checking out this glorious podcast. Please be aware that we are not gassing you. There's no cap, as some say.
Oh, did you just get a hood?
Well, I'm trying to get that demographic. Just trying to if we put a word or two out there, we might catch another demo spot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Don't know. I feel like it was forced though, so I probably will edit that out, or I probably will be too lazy
You're not
and
gonna
not get.
edit it out. You know
I'm
you
not
ain't fucking doing
I'm
that.
not gonna isolate that one track. Fuck that.
You're like, no,
Any case,
no.
of all of them out there, we are the most amazing, and we'd say that with you know give or take give or take 2% or 99%.
0.7 fourths
99, yeah, give or take 2%, 99%
and 7
sure,
fourths.
sure that we are the only podcast in the
Hmm.
world with the shittiest audio, but the most
Hmm.
amazing content.
May I? May I? If you don't know what we're talking about, refer back to the previous episode.
Yeah, you
We're
don't have to
not
go
too far,
far. You don't
right?
have to like,
We're not trying
oh,
to sneak up on you.
yeah, this is something they just talk about from the beginning. No, it's not from the beginning.
This is our
It's a
life.
consistent thing that we embrace
We
because
strive for, in fact.
well, I feel like we just embrace it because it just happens.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it's sort of like if you lived next to a landfill. It's sort of just gonna happen. You know, some nights you're gonna step out there, you're gonna get that funk fog in your face from the landfill. It's a given. It's just you gotta embrace it. You can't really get mad at it because in the end you're just looking at yourself. Well, I did move into a place right across the street from a landfill. So
So my ex-husband did that.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a well-known landfill where in the area that it's in the
yeah,
area that we live,
that
but
he lived. Uh-huh.
it is literally about 4 houses away from him.
Yeah, I mean, I bet the prices were amazing. And I was like, man, I
Yeah.
can't beat this deal. I can't beat this deal. And he probably talked himself into it. It's like, I could, how bad is it gonna get? How, bu- it's, fuck it. It's,
Not to be shitty, but,
yeah, mm,
I mean,
I mean,
whatever.
it's a, it's noticeable. It'll get your attention.
Yeah, you're not gonna forget about it, you know?
Yeah,
Like, you
it's
might
not like,
learn to be okay with it,
yeah,
but you
it's
ain't
not
gonna
like,
ever go out there and be like, "Yeah, let's do this shit in the
I'll get
morning.
used to it. I'll get used to it. It'll come a point where I don't
Love
smell
this.
this anymore. I don't smell this
I could
anymore.
bottle
Well,
this."
you won't smell anything anymore, sir. Nothing
Right.
will register.
At
After a
all.
while, nothing will register. Once that eats out every bit
Yeah.
of that sensory.
Your nostrils are disintegrating from your face right now.
Yeah, doctors probably look at him. So, how much cocaine do you do? I have never done it. I live
Nope.
next to a landfill. I live next to a landfill. So,
Can we see your other nipple?
oh, oh, there you go. That's right. There it is. There it is. Yeah, it never gets better. It's never
Liam's
like
like, "No, I'm not doing meth, okay? I just live next to
next to a landfill.
landfill."
Yeah,
Okay.
that was the life choice he had.
Rabbit
But
hole.
yeah, everybody just be ready for that. You know, after 50 episodes, really haven't changed the formula because
Mm-mm.
there is no formula. We're just doing our own thing. And so that means every once in a while we will go into this one or that one. If that rabbit hole is decorated with so
Fucking
much
glitter.
amazingness, and glitter, we're gonna go in it.
If it smells like
And
regret, like, we're going. Just know it.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
And just like the landfill, we know it's going to be full of regret, but there's some sweetness to that if you eat enough.
Yeah, it's like stinky
So,
cheese. You know, it's really
mm,
good, but, it
yeah,
stinks.
yeah, yeah, and it's gonna stink just as much when it comes out. So
Yikes.
if you don't know, she's the dinosaur,
That's me.
and I'm the dude, and we're just two people hanging out, talking to each other, and we make it possible for you all to listen in on the what the fuckery that we have as a form of communicating with each other.
Because we wanna torture you.
Well, yeah.
I mean, duh.
I mean, as long as you don't hit the back,
Yeah, no,
the
stay
you
here
know,
and sit in
yeah,
your
as long as you
feelings. whatever
Yeah,
we
you're gonna
make
get
you feel, just, that awkwardness and like, what the fuck?
yeah,
Just sit in it
yeah.
with us because we're
Sit
living it
in it.
too.
Yeah, sit in it. It's sort of like when you think this is gonna be a grand fart and you really do a little bit of shit
Boop.
and you're on that road trip with friends. That's what it is. Just sit in it and they're with you. They're dealing with it with you. Um,
Oh my god, dude. I gotta tell
to,
you
to,
that about that later on. Remind me to
yeah.
tell you about the time that I shit myself in Michael's, okay?
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. I mean, just for people that don't know, like we're across the board all the time. This even
Disclaimer.
on, and this is a shitty little segue, but we'll get there. Even on YouTube, we had a comment from a person saying, "What the fuck am I watching?" But LOL, love this. And so
Did we really?
that's yeah, that's um, the Cougar Prince. Thanks, Cougar Prince. Cougar Prince looked at one of our YouTube episodes. And he's like,
Shut it
I
down.
don't know, I don't know what the fuck I'm watching, but I love it. And
Hot mess, train wreck, dumpster fire,
well,
floating down a
there's
river.
that. So before we get further into it, we will be talking about various amounts of things, but know that we are not anywhere near um, educated, authoritative, or even an expert on it. And to prove that, we have a disclaimer.
Tell me.
And waiting in the wings, making sure that every bit of her fucking throat is cleared is Dinosaur. So please tell everyone, tell everyone the damn disclaimer.
Okay, so we're the tits, but we don't know shit, and we don't try to say that we know shit. We like the internet, and it likes us, so we play together sometimes. But don't take anything that we say to heart. Don't take it as the gospel. Don't take it as an expert of any kind because we don't know shit. We just like to hang out and with y'all and talk about goofy shit or funny shit or scary shit or real shit or whatever shit. And
It's just all shit. Yeah.
it's all shit with the audio shit. So
Hmm.
I mean, that's pretty much
Yeah.
that's our moniker.
Okay. Yeah.
So if we know that we're going to offend you, so we get that. At some point, we will offend somebody, and if we do, we're sorry. Find another podcast. Not that we don't want you here. It's just that if we're going to be in the habit of offending you, then we don't want to hurt your feelings. So, um,
Yeah.
but if you're not 18, please don't listen to this.
Mm.
And I think that might be it. The brownie might be kicking in.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway,
So,
but if you did mean to come here, hey, welcome and
oh
thanks
yeah.
for being a fucking weirdo.
Oh hey,
Okay.
we would. Thanks for coming. We would offer you hors d'oeuvres, but we don't have any of that shit
Right.
because
No.
we're not a high class podcast. We
Oh, I
like to
beg to
run it.
differ. You should see my setup over here. I'm good to go.
Well, and that being the case, we like to run it a little as an as we say an orthodox podcast uh,
No.
because we are all theater of the mind and audio only. We don't like to distract people with visuals and
Look, if you want to
have
see something, it'll cost you a lot of money. Like a lot of
yeah.
money.
So
And no, I ain't doing that.
so but maybe I will. So
Proper whore. Proper whore.
yeah, well, yeah. Well, lights cost much shit. Um,
Right.
gas and shit.
Groceries be expensive.
I know. I like chips. Or for the people in England, thanks for listening. In the UK, chip crisps.
Crisps.
So yeah, let's get into the 50th episode.
Yes. Can we just have a round of applause for that? That's great.
Yes,
And thanks for doing it with me. We've done it 50 times. How does that feel?
it feels kind of it feels kind of amazing and yet also kind of weird.
A little dirty?
Uh, I don't know. It just sort of like it's like it's like when you pardon me. It's like when you're doing something, but here's yeah.
Hmm. Go
Think
on.
of it. I was about to say this and then flashback to myself. It's like when you're doing something a lot and you realize, am I just doing this a lot, or am I doing it, or am I doing really well? Am I doing a good job? I don't know. And
If you're talking about masturbation, good for you. Okay.
that's when you well see, yeah, and that's when you need your sexual partner. That's when you need your sexual partner to echo back in authenticity. And it's just I'm gonna say shit just so that it boosts their ego.
Wait, wait, wait,
Ooh
wait, wait.
yeah,
Are you calling open season on the dude?
ooh yeah. No, I'm just
Are you
saying. It's like
sure?
mhm,
We could fill your
mm.
inbox globally.
No, I don't need my inbox filled. Please refer back to the last episode. I
You
don't.
know?
I don't. I
Oh,
yeah.
Peggy, you're so funny.
Yeah. Peggy. Peggy pegs a lot. Uh, in a very only if you want to kind of way.
God bless. I'm
Yeah.
so
So
fucking happy
it's
right
sort
now.
of
It's
like
ridiculous.
it's sort of like I feel like right now it'd be great to start getting feedback from people that listen, so that we have hey some sort of interaction with our audience. It'd be great. And so I look forward to that now that we've hit 50. That um, the upcoming episodes, and maybe some people will start listening to previous episodes and they'll start coming in
Yeah.
with some comments. So now that we've hit 50, I want to also announce a new milestone for the podcast as well, for the Dinosaur and the Dude. And I just want to tip my hat and say thank you for Quora. Thank you for deleting our very first, well, one of our posts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we were going to review that.
we did a yeah. Did you get it?
Oh, no.
Did you get a notification for it?
No, I didn't get a notification, but I sauntered over to Quora just to see what was going on over there, and
Yeah,
because they are notification approved, right?
yeah,
Like it's very
uh-huh.
very small group. So went over there and I saw that we had a message, and that was the message. So um,
Yeah, yeah. It
yeah,
was so for everybody that was like, "Oh, damn, I didn't see it. I wanted to." Okay, here's what it was. Here's what it was, and I
should we
think
screenshot it and then put it back into Quora as a question?
no, I mean, I think I can put it back into Quora. I think I kind of overdid it. I think I overdid it. And so surprise.
Yeah,
No,
I know. I
really?
sent a
Wow.
link to this to my inbox. Okay, and
Right.
I also looked up the rules. Why did this happen? And I was going to go
Yeah.
through this with you
Yeah.
and just make for
Yeah.
sure that I'm trying to figure out which one exactly did you
Okay. Well, I'll say which one I think we did, and you let me know if it's on the rules.
Okay.
Think that work? Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
So the question was, it was just sort of tying in last episode.
Mhm. You freak.
What is the kinkiest? Yeah. What is the kinkiest thing? What is the kinkiest thing you've ever been asked to do? And then the follow-up question was, did you do it? Okay. And Quora was like, "Oh, do you want to add it to this question?" It was like throwing me other questions that people had asked, pretty similar to that. I'm like, "No, I don't want to fucking join somebody else's shit. I want it to be ours." And so I typed a little extra to make it ours.
Okay.
And so I said, in our previous episode, episode 49, we asked each other this question, and love to know what you all are taking. And if anybody wants to listen to more episodes, feel free to go to TheDinosaur&TheDude.com. I think that's where I kind of fucked it up, because they said it fell in a certain rule. I know what rule they stated, what rule it was that it violated,
What was it?
which I guess. Oh, I thought you were gonna tell me which rule did you think I
Oh, okay.
did.
Sorry. Um,
Which rule did you think?
so I thought that maybe it could be too sexual of nature, or too sexual in nature,
Hmm.
or it could be that if you mention anything about it's like selling our own, you know? which is
Yeah,
fucking genius, by the way. Love that.
what, tying that in?
Yeah, that you did that. I love that.
Yeah, I thought it was too. Hey, did you want to hear what we talked about?
Oh
Here it
yeah, you
is,
need to
episode
just go right
49.
back. I mean, it's just right here. I mean,
Episode 49.
did you
Oh, you
provide a
don't know where
link?
that is? Yeah.
Okay, the
No, I didn't
link is
provide a link.
okay. Good, good, good. I was like, the link
Well,
may have
no,
done it.
technically I did. Technically, I think that I did because okay, so they in the response of the reason why they said it fell into the category of spam. And I think because I put in there the
You're like, this
dinosaur
shit
the
can't be
dude.
real.
Right. Well, it's like the dinosaur&thedude.com. So it's like, oh, you're putting a link in to go see your thing,
Promoting
which,
illegal
okay,
streaming links or websites, maybe.
right. So
But we're not
there's
illegal.
that. Yeah, right. It's just sort of
We have a
it,
disclaimer.
it violates their rules. So that's why I got deleted. So I figured I could post it again because just not put the website link in there. I think that was the issue because the suggested questions that they wanted me to put our question with
Right.
had this had the it was the same question. It was
Oh,
really it was
okay.
like
So
the
that rules
same.
that out.
Yeah, like some of the questions, what's the kinkiest thing you ever done? And it left it, what is the kinkiest thing you ever done with your partner? And so it wasn't really anything more than I think where
With
when I
who? Your mom?
go to our website and do this and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I've seen some stuff where it talks about how people have slept with their relatives. I mean, the
Oh,
brother and the sister,
gross.
whatever. So it's sort of like, okay. Aside from saying exactly how so, you
Oh,
pretty
hold on.
much laid out a good
I lost
outline
you.
of what went down. So that's a happy 50th thing.
Oh, there you are.
Huh?
Can you
Oh,
hear me?
I
You
dropped.
went off.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear you for a minute.
Oh, well, there you go, everybody.
Shittiest audio. You're welcome.
So, um,
Yeah. So
I got,
I was like,
so
I was gonna get on to you and be like, you have been naughty, apparently.
yeah, 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 yeah.
You're like, that's odd, you
So
so hard.
yeah, naked silhouette shots on Quora. Guess what this is in front of me? And that kind of thing.
Right,
No,
right,
I, you can't. That won't be on Quora, but definitely be something that's on Reddit.
right.
So
You're just gonna hop over there.
yeah, yeah, right.
We
Hop
can be
on over to
found at.
Reddit. Yeah, right. Yeah, we could be found there too. Um, so I had this one thing that I was looking at, and I was like, oh yeah, let's talk about this real quick.
Okay.
So it goes into the category of freaky shit or weird shit or whatever. You
Okay.
can you can come to your own conclusion of what it is that it might be for you. So I wonder how much of this happens and or has happened, continues to happen, whatever, however somebody wants to categorize it. But it's an odd thing that I noticed, and I see it all day today, and the fucking one time I'm like, all right, now I'm going to talk about it, that shit disappears. So here it is. Okay, here it is. All right. So I'm going to read this, and you just tell me what your thoughts are. Okay, so in
Okay.
1981, Dr. Michael Shannon worked tirelessly through the night to successfully rescue, a premature baby boy. Okay. 30 years later, in 2011, Dr. Shannon was trapped in his burning SUV following a collision with a semi truck.
Mm.
Miraculously, he was rescued from the blazing vehicle by Chris Trokey, a paramedic with the Orange County Fire Authority. Remarkably, it was revealed that Chris Trokey was the same premature baby Dr. Shannon had delivered 3 decades earlier.
Huh.
How often does shit like that happen?
Hmm. Once in a lifetime.
And so Chris is now the father of a son named Porter, and his pediatrician is Dr. Shannon.
Hmm.
I wonder, like, how often do people like
How the web
how
connects together.
yeah, like how often can you connect dots to people and that is realized? Like
Six.
you could,
I say six
yeah,
because of
yeah,
this. Yeah, right.
the separation
Yeah, the
thing.
6 degrees.
Bringing that back.
Yes, with Kevin Bacon.
Yeah,
Hey, Kevin, love your
yeah,
stuff. Okay.
yeah, right.
Thanks for the whole 6 degrees thing.
I don't know if I can do that thing.
You probably could.
I, I, I mean, if I could, I mean, I can't even think of like how
No,
I
we are
could
not
be
fixing
connected.
to. We are not fixing to do that on here.
Oh no, okay, because
No, you're
I
fixing
was
to
already
draw it
going down
out.
that route.
Don't. I ain't
Yeah, I
doing that
was already
today. No,
running
no.
around. So let me stick back to what I was talking about.
Okay.
So this was kind of weird and amazing and spectacular and all the other awesome words you want to use for the story, but it's a thing of where I've often wondered like what you're doing for someone or to someone or around someone that seems so disconnected and so in the category of I'll never see them again, and how that person goes on later to do what they do based on something you did. But what makes it even more of a weird thing is is when you see the result of that yourself because it somehow loops all the way back to where you you connect with that person again, like this doctor did with the premature baby he delivered 30 years prior. It's interesting. I don't know.
That's a lot to
I
unpack,
won-
though.
yeah, I wonder like when you like at first it was like, oh, okay, great, and yeah,
Okay,
okay,
I
make a
don't think that
Hallmark
my
movie out
brain
of it.
can handle that right now.
Yeah, yeah, I can hear that.
I love you though, and I put it on the
I can
list
hear that
seriously, dude. You have no
because
idea. Okay, like I need to just tell you stuff.
no, I know. So that I just had to say because it was on my mind. But if anybody's listened to the previous episode, you know that that the dinosaur went on a journey to celebrate her anniversary.
Yay!
Hey, unless you started this podcast right now, well, it's the dude, and you're listening to the Dinosaur and the Dude. Uh, but also, when I'm not doing the podcast, I'm trying to put some time in on learning a new language. And I'm now picking up a second language I'm learning, which is kind of crazy to think about and say out loud, but that's what I'm doing. I couldn't do any of this without the help of Pimsleur. Pimsleur is one of the resources that I use in my language learning journey as I try to strive to becoming a polyglot, if that's only being a polyglot in my own mind. But in any case, I highly encourage you to give Pimsleur a go also. Um, it's had a great learning curriculum and means of which is giving you the information of and ways of learning that, whether it's through the flashcards or whether it's through the the timed little time speed rounds. Uh, it checks out your enunciation and how you're able to speak the actual language with the proper means of verbalizing it. Sometimes it's kind of hard, especially if that language isn't based on the languages you already speak, i.e., Romanized language versus an Asian language. So, in any case, I encourage you to check it out. You can go to our website, thedinosaur&thedude.com, go to our links with for affiliates and sponsors, or check out the links at the bottom of each page. You're probably going to see it. It's one for Pimsleur. Click on it, and you will get 7 days free with Pimsleur. I don't know how else, I don't know how else to roll the red carpet out for you. 7 days free. Learning out of the huge selection of languages that they have, whether you're wanting to learn Arabic or you're wanting to learn Spanish or Chinese or Mongolian or whatever, they've got a huge selection of languages, and for 7 days you get to do it for free. Each one of the lessons are 30 minutes each. That's like, what is that? That's like the time you spent right now watching a shitty show. You could be putting that into learning a new language, and they're all audio, so it's not something that you have to break from what you're doing. So if you're walking, riding your bike, doing whatever workout at the gym or whatever like that, put in that time and also learning a language. Hell, that's cool. Do it. Again, go to dinosaur&thedude.com, click on the Pimsleur link, get a week for free just because we love you. So there you go. Have fun. Learn a new language. Freak some people out by speaking something or knowing what people are saying around you. Shit, that's why I do it. And enjoy. Now, back to the rest of the episode because I'm sure we've got some more amazing stuff to talk about that you're just dying to hear, right? Of course.
Well,
It's story time. It's story time. Let's hear how that all went.
story time with the dino. I'm not a drag
Let's hear
queen, but I support them. Okay, kids, listen up.
Wait, wait, shit. That's like right up there with me and say, I'm not a longshore fisherman, but I appreciate what they do. What?
I'm saying because drag queens go to libraries and they would read books to kids. That's why I said
Okay. And I said, it's story time. And
yeah.
that as
I immediately thought
sitting down,
drag queen.
everybody,
That's
yeah,
exactly what
everybody, yeah, you took it
it
as
makes sense in
people,
my head. Okay,
yeah, people, yeah, a hit and a brownie later, it makes sense. I get it. It's just
catch up.
story the story time with the dinosaur. It's just like, yeah, everybody. And you took that as people are listening to the podcast and sitting Indian style. I
Yes,
did air quotes there for all the kids that went to public schools
right. Or
and
just
and
crisscross
listen.
applesauce.
Right. We no, no, no. Schools I went to were racist as fuck. They were like, what? Yeah, that's how they said bucks. Wait, no. Native American style? No, that's too long. Let's just stick to the Okay, so it's story time. Here we go.
Okay.
Yes.
So it was awesome. We went there on Friday and to Dublin, Texas, which is where they used to make Dr. Pepper. They don't
Hmm.
bottle it there anymore, but there is a bottling works there. So we were going to
Okay.
go and visit that place and just be like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
And then we did that. We went to a museum. Let me tell you about this museum. This lady, it was like I don't know, West Texas Rodeo Museum. It was in Dublin. I don't really remember what it was a lot of it was a lot of rodeo stuff.
What?
There was a lot of rodeo stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
It's a
all those
lot of
rodeo
rodeo stuff out
riders
there.
and like,
Hmm.
fucking chaps. But instead of calling them chaps, she would call them
Fuck,
shaps.
fucking chaps.
Shaps. And maybe that's how
Chaps.
you say them. Yeah, she said shaps. She kept saying it that way. And I was like, I don't,
Huh.
okay, whatever. But she did not shut up. From the minute that we walked in until the minute that we left, she was talking to us the entire time. Words were coming out of her mouth.
About other stuff though. She was
No,
mixing
she
in
was
other
just
things. It
telling
was
us
just all
about,
about
and this
shaps.
piece, no, and this piece is a belt buckle, and this belonged to blah, 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 blah. And he was the third grandson of the first place winner of the, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and then they
Damn.
were best friends. And so this person over here uh, used to cut horses or, whatever, insert ranch
Wow.
shit. So,
Wow.
so we
Okay.
finally escaped out of there. We were going to go to
Yeah.
another one, but they closed.
Escaped.
We made a run for it to the coffee
Finally
shop
broke.
which is
Uh-huh.
called Blackjacks, and it's in Dublin, Texas. If y'all ever go there, you're gonna thank me. Go there.
Wait, okay, so it's a place called Blackjacks.
No, yeah, black, yeah,
I'm just following your lead, lady.
yes.
Jesus.
No,
Okay,
I'm
cool.
right. Blackjacks, yes, and it was an awesome coffee shop. Great.
Mhm.
I love a good coffee shop.
Cool.
Um, so then we went to like there were different like stores and stuff that we went to. We went to the
Hmm.
grocery store a couple of times, which I really love to do in small towns because it's good stuff. We also
Really?
went to a flea market,
Hmm.
and Laura was convinced that we were going to get shot because
Hmm.
gays about town. So she
In
was
the
like,
land of chaps.
in the land of shaps. Um, yeah, and there was this place called Granny's something. I don't know.
Jeez.
It was
Okay. Granny's something. I
yes.
hope everybody's taking notes because this is almost like a it's almost like a fucking scavenger hunt kind of thing. But it's like you got half answers. Okay, she said it's Granny. Okay, Granny.
Y'all
Ah,
go to Google, type in Dublin, Texas restaurant Granny. You'll get
no,
there.
fuck that. No, fuck that.
And
Drive,
you
just drive to
really,
Dublin.
it's nothing to
Listen
write
to this.
home about, but I will
Yeah,
say
dri-
they are keeping they are the front runner in revenue in Dublin, Texas. It
yeah.
used to be
Just
the
drive
bottling
to
company.
Dublin, listening to this episode, and find all the things that she's talking about. That's
Take
the
a
way to do it.
picture.
Don't use Google. Yeah, and
Yeah,
send it to us.
send it to us,
Yeah, yeah. Don't use
and I'll
Google.
give you a free hug.
You go. Yeah, you go and put yourself in the picture. That's the only way we'll know for sure that you did
Yeah,
it, and no
holding
Photoshop bullshit
holding a picture of us.
of shaps. Okay,
It has to be a video because people can edit.
manipulate shit.
Yeah, don't be
Hmm.
manipulating us. We got you. Okay,
Okay,
so
so you are traversing through Dublin.
yes, and we went into this sewing shop. I don't know.
Okay,
It was there. We happened to I thought it was like
wow.
an antique store. So we
Okay.
went in there and we ended up spending like 30 minutes with these three ladies that were in there just talking and talking and talking. And
Hmm.
then so anyway, back to what I was saying. Um the are you laughing?
No, I'm just like I just got a really quick visual of people actually driving to Dublin to do this. But go ahead.
That would be awesome. Um
Hmm.
so fuck it, I lost it again.
You were talking to the ladies, and then you left the ladies after talking to them about
The granny
30.
place, the granny place. So
Yeah.
we went to the granny's, whatever it was, and we had
Hmm.
a late lunch. Uh,
Hmm.
ooh, on Saturday or on Friday. So this place, it was the food was it was decent. It's a small town. It was
Okay.
decent. They make a lot of it, and
Okay.
they're very popular. So number
Hmm.
one, their clientele enjoys that type of food, and number two,
Hmm.
they're able to pump it out, right? And they're the
What,
only like cafe, like
hmm
diner kind of thing in
what type of food was it?
it was I mean, they had, like, chicken fried steak, I
Oh,
think there
so
was, like,
it was a
a taco plate or something, uh,
gotcha. That kind of
they
chicken.
also
Yeah.
had, like, tater tots and onion rings, and they had a salad bar, and they have a
Right.
lunch buffet, but they also have a
Yeah.
breakfast buffet. So right.
Yeah. It's like a if you fry it, we buy it kind of place. Yeah.
Right, well, yeah, probably. So
Yeah. I mean, chicken fried steak,
they
chicken.
have this is all beat. Because look, they're I mean, they gotta figure it out. Something that they're
Yeah.
doing is right. I mean, they
Oh yeah. Sure. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Oh,
who knows?
absolutely.
They're
This
putting
place is still
they're
open
putting
for a
wishes
reason.
into these meals that they're passing out, and they're
Yeah.
killing it. They are
Yeah. This
busy
place is
a
still open.
full parking lot from the time that they open until the
Mm-hmm.
time that they close every
Mm-hmm.
day, every fucking day.
Nice.
Now, I will say the quality of food was not near as good as the coffee shops breakfast sandwiches. I had the brekkie, and that
You
was
get it.
delicious.
Yeah, that's for you.
I mean,
That's good.
really.
I mean, I think that I think small towns have their own kind of food. It fits the populace. Is like certain food sticks there because everybody in that area likes that type of food.
Sure.
And so they just know this is the place to go because this is everything on the menu is the type of stuff we eat. And we just, you get those people on Monday I come in and I eat this,
I ate this
Tuesday I
and then I
eat
go
that.
here. Yeah, exactly.
Right, right.
Oh my
So
God.
yeah.
My grandfather told a Whataburger manager one time to piss off
Mm-hmm.
because they tried to charge him about 10 cents different than what he normally paid. And so he drove all the way home, which is straight across town. And the manager called him and begged him to come back because he wanted his business. I know
Oh
about it.
man.
Okay.
Like 10 cents. Okay. All right, well cool. I mean, so
He was a man of
like
conviction. Anyway,
yeah.
um,
Yeah. That's
um,
a good way to put a bow on it. Yeah.
yeah. So Monday we come back and the house that we got was super cute. It was
Mm-hmm.
1930s cottage. Oh my God, I forgot to tell you. So
Mm-hmm.
we when as soon as we got there, we were looking for somewhere to eat. But while
Mm-hmm.
we were driving around, we found one street off of Main Street. There was this old 1800s Victorian house. It was a
Okay.
really good I mean, it was almost kind of like a mansion back in its day.
Mm-hmm.
But the house had sat empty for 20 years, and then before that, there was a lot that was kept. They'd been there, their families had been there for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
um, and everything was on sale, and they were gonna
Mm-hmm.
do an auction the next morning, and I mean, we got to walk through the entire thing. I went upstairs, and it would have been beautiful back in its day, and I love Victorian homes. Um, so, I mean, it's it was gorgeous. We loved doing that. But
Nice.
then on Monday, we get ready to come home. We're packing up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm loading the car because Laura doesn't feel good or feel
Okay.
as good. She should.
Okay.
And so I pack up the car. I was tired. And there was
Mm-hmm.
like the stone wall, like probably up probably to your knees. And then on
Okay.
top of that, they had this metal railing,
Mm-hmm.
and it had a place where something could get caught on. Well, my shoelace caught it,
Mm.
and I go down hard, and I know I don't have wrist guards on, of course, because who does
Mm-hmm.
that? And so I didn't put my hands out because I knew that I would break my wrist. So
Okay.
I
Yeah.
tucked my arm in front of me, and
Mm-hmm.
I tucked them in between where the ground would be in my boobs because my boobs acted as a like an absorber. You know what I mean?
I can
Pillow.
only imagine. Yeah.
So then I mean I just fell and it fucking hurt. It hurt. And there was a utility crew that was they were all around me. They didn't see me, and they didn't know that I know of, that they didn't know that I fell. They certainly couldn't hear me because their machines were really, really loud.
Mm-hmm.
They were doing some road work to get some, I don't know, sewage or whatever fixed. Um, so, but yeah, I mean, fucking hell, I ate it. And I remember letting out like this, ugh. I think
Right.
it was part of my soul that was escaping through my mouth.
Right. You're like,
And as it
oh
passed, it was punching my vocal cords. Um,
man.
yeah, so
Jeez.
I fucking got up and I was like, okay,
Yeah.
well, shit, because she was still inside.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
so I go inside and I sit down. I'm like breathing heavy, right? Because I just fell and I'm fucking hurting. And I come in and I'm breathing heavy, and I sat down, and she's like, "Are you okay?" And I went, "So here's the
Mm-mm.
thing. Here's the thing. I'm not bleeding, but I did hurt myself." And
Right.
she was like, because I knew for her. I mean, she's very tactile,
No, I got you.
tactile.
No,
Yeah,
I get, yeah.
tactical. There you go. Um,
Okay.
tactical. So we would have been, I mean, there would have been a split, and there would have been all sorts of shit. But
Hmm.
actually, I'm exaggerating. But she's very minded that way, um, which is awesome. But so I'm hurting, and we're like, well, we need to go somewhere. Well, Laura picked a place that was about an hour and a half out.
Right. See, I was
No,
gonna say
probably about an
50
hour.
minutes
No, it was about an
away.
hour. And
Hmm.
I'm living. I'm I'm very blessed and also extremely stupid. I live in a suburban area that's close to like a huge hub. Um, so I knew that we couldn't go back and go to the hospital by our house. And so she picked this one direction, and I was like, that's way out of the way. Like, let's just go to this place because we have to go through it anyway. So that's what we did. And
Hmm.
that road was painful, so painful. And but it was pretty. She took a back road, so less traffic. Not that there was a fucking ton of traffic, but
Right.
it was just 10 minutes up the road. So, but it's a college town, so she knew that there would be people around.
Hmm.
Um, and went into this place, and they took X-rays of my arm only, and like my arm, and like where it cricks, right where your elbow is. Um,
Okay.
and they came in there, and they were like, um, the guy said, I don't think that it's broken, but I'm going to let the radiologist send the report back, and then I'll review it and let you know.
Okay.
Oof. So, um, he comes back in there, and then he's like, "I'm so sorry, dude."
Wait, was that was that
Yeah, I
like?
lost where I was for a minute. Okay, but I'm back.
Oh, see, I was about to clean it up. I was gonna ask you, was that like a passage of time? Was that the sound of time passing? Wait.
Right. We're so interactive. Um,
Hmm.
so, um, but he came in, and he goes, like, he said something like, "I don't think it's broken," or whatever. And
Okay.
he was like, "Oh, we'll wait." And then he comes back in there, and he goes, "Yeah, the report says it's not broken. So
Hmm.
it's probably just going to be really sore for you for a few days." And I was like, okay. I mean, have I turned into that much of a fucking pussy that I
Right.
couldn't
You're like,
handle it? Like, really,
yeah. You're like, it feels broke.
I've had a
Well,
lot of damage done to me.
I mean,
Trust.
can you feel this? It's not connected. Okay, sure, sure,
Right.
sure.
I'm like, I'm having problem breathing, So,
Right.
uh, and I was like, "Oh, okay." And he goes, "Well, you're good to go. They'll take care of you up front." And I went, "Wait, don't I need like a splint or
Hmm.
like a sling or something?" I was like, if using it hurts, that's probably a bad thing. So,
Hmm.
do I need to go buy a splint?
Right.
Or yeah, I mean,
Right.
what do I need
Right.
to
You're like
do?
asking
I'm not
questions.
saying that,
Yeah.
I don't fucking know if it's your job to do it, but I
Right.
figured you'd be
Yeah.
a good person to start with.
Yeah. You're
So,
asking those leading questions. So, do I need to?
right, should I just
Hey,
saw the arm off, or do
this
you
is where
think
you
anything's worth
interact.
keeping?
Yeah. I was like, this is where you go, oh, you're feeling this. You must need, hey, you know what? Let me, no,
Oh, you mean
no,
basic fucking first aid? Okay.
no,
Okay, got
basic.
you. It's
Oh, I'm only
hard,
here.
isn't it?
Yeah, I'm only here for advanced first aid. So not the basic.
I
I don't
got
know
the
basic.
different colors of Band-Aids, okay?
Yeah, I learned
That's what I have.
advanced first aid
Oh
and
my
I
god, hold
skipped.
on. Let me say this real quick.
Sure, sure.
Band-Aids for kids these days,
Mhm.
fucking awesome. This one company calls them bravery badges. How smart is that? A little kid's gonna want a bravery badge, don't you think?
Fuck that. I don't know. That feels like a trophy for everybody. Come on. You fell down some stairs. Put this Band-Aid on. Stop getting
Oh
your
my God!
stop getting
Don't make me laugh like that.
oh,
It
sorry.
hurts. Uh,
Stop getting your choice Band-Aid because now we can't complete a whole fucking box because you only want this bravery badge.
and you are hurting
Well,
yourself all the time,
yeah, well, only 4 of those come in this pack of
and it
bravery
costs
badge Band-Aids.
$12.
Yeah, and since you only wanna wear those 4, guess who's bleeding out in their bed
Yeah,
tonight?
we're washing and
Because
reusing. Okay.
yeah, I can't
Next time with
like,
super glue. So mind your business, okay?
yeah, if y'all don't get these mannequin flesh Band-Aids and put these on and stop with this bravery badge
You gotta
shit,
figure it out.
just get the regular Band-Aids and
Right.
draw some shit on your kid's Band-Aid. That's all you gotta do. Just draw some shit.
Yeah, that's a
What is
good
this? That's an
idea.
A. That's an A. Oh, what's an A? That's for awesome. Teach your kids some alphabets right there.
Mhm.
This is an awesome Band-Aid. What's this? This
That's a
B.
really
What's
good
this
idea.
what's this B for? Banana fucks. You can make up whatever you want. You can make up whatever you want.
Why didn't we have children?
You're like, C, what's C for? Oh,
Our kid would be so fucked. Do you know that?
yeah. It's like, what's C
I'm like,
for?
look, we
Oh,
put all the work in on the first one, okay? This
yeah,
one's just kinda we're gonna see
yeah.
what happens.
Yeah. What's C for? Oh, C is for I can't go out anymore. Oh, wow. That's C. C stands for I can't go out. What's
Oh.
D for? Daddy left you. Oh, damn. Okay. It could be amazing. It'd be fun. It's a fun conversation piece for all families. But instead,
Oh,
what do? They make a bit fucking badges, fucking bravery badges and shit.
yes.
It wasn't. It
They're
wasn't
super
brave.
cute, though. I'm just saying, y'all check them out. They're super cute.
It
Um,
wasn't brave. You stuck your hand in the
non-spawn, okay?
socket.
Non-spawn. Um, non-spawn.
But anyway, you're sitting there barely able to breathe. This dude is telling you, "Hey, nah, you're good," and
Well, no,
you
no,
got
no.
question
So
marks.
I told him, he said, are you having problems breathing?
Yeah.
Are you, and I was like, I don't think I'm having problems breathing.
Uh-huh.
But it's real sore. Like it feels really sore.
Yeah.
Like, right, because I mean, that's where my arm was. I fell,
Hmm.
that part of my body, my chest fell onto my arm and
Yeah.
like right next to it. Um,
I'm doing a reenactment in my chair.
do not hurt
Trying to,
yourself, okay? Because we
trying to,
both
trying to,
can't be a hot
trying to,
fucking mess right now.
like, have my arm all the way up. Okay. Yeah.
So
Trying to visualize your pain.
it sucked. Um, so but he got it wrong, and I walked around for
What?
he said that I didn't have a break, and he
Doctor
hands
got it
us
wrong?
yeah, I know,
Wow.
I know.
Medical community.
Yo, we need to band together, okay?
Now need to come together. You got all that
Right
equipment.
now.
Use that shit.
Well, and the thing is that they took 2 sets of X-rays, and the report for the first X-ray said that there was no breakage, and that was for my
Okay.
wrist.
Mhm.
Or no, that was for something else. I don't know which one that was for. But a second
Okay.
report came out and said
Mhm.
that I do have a break.
Yeah, it was like, "Yo, she's broke."
Right. So when I sent it over to my primary care physician and said, "Hey, FYI, your girl done fell." Okay.
Right, right.
I'm like, just checking in and let you know.
Yeah. Your
Just
doctor's like,
know.
"Fuck, where'd you
I
fall
said, I
this
don't
time?
think I broke
Damn it."
anything. And I said, here you go. Here's the reports. And he goes, you have a broken arm. you
Yeah,
need
he's like, "What do you
you need to see an
mean?"
ortho stat, or you need to see an ortho ASAP. Couldn't get into one. Then
Okay.
I called him and I was like, hey, I can't get into one. Can I get a referral or something? So
Right.
because I thought, I mean, he's well known in his field, you know. I mean, he knows a lot of people. He's a specialist in a professional building that's right next to a hospital. You know, he
Hmm.
treats in that hospital all the time. So, but I mean, I was like, what the fuck? So he was like, yeah, just you need to get. He didn't tell me. My doctor didn't tell me, you know, put it in a bandage or whatever. He was just like, get to an orthopedist ASAP.
Hmm.
So okay, so I didn't know to put it in a. Well, whenever we were over at this place getting checked out, and then I got the X-rays, and he was like, "You're great. You're good to go. It's the best day ever."
Hmm.
You know, because it was our
Jeez.
anniversary. You know,
Yeah.
so on the day of our anniversary is whenever I fell. Um, but fucking hell, what was I saying? I'm so sorry.
So yeah, you're sitting there and you're like, okay, so my doctor's telling me get to ortho. The ortho we wanted to go to was not available.
Oh,
So
they told me that they could see me on the 6th. I don't know when the 6th is, but I
jeez,
guarantee you it ain't the fucking day I'm gonna get seen.
jeez. Well, this yeah, you're like the
I'm
sixth
like,
ain't
because this shit
today.
hurts. I'm trying
The
to
sixth
sleep at
ain't
night.
today. I need today.
Right. I can't, I mean, I need today. I mean, if I have to do tomorrow, I'll do tomorrow, but I have got
Yeah,
to be today.
yeah. The
So
sixth
I'm
sounds further
hurting
away.
and I'm like, okay, I'm trying to sleep. And then I have the CPAP on and I can't,
Yeah.
it's a problem because I'm moving and it's being weird. And, just uncomfortable and my chest hurt real bad. I tell you
Mm-hmm.
what, I sound like a dying cow coming on and off of my bed because it hurts so.
What?
Yes, it hurts so bad. It was guttural. It just came out. It was a big ass fucking moan, and and I did that in the middle of the night. And Laura was like, "Babe, babe," I'm like, "Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay."
Mm. Yeah,
So,
wow.
um, but so I couldn't get in. Then today I went to or I called another place and I said, "Hey, listen, this is the situation. I really
Hmm.
need to. I know that my arm is broken. The guy
Yeah,
misdiagnosed me." She goes,
yeah.
"Honey, you need to go to an emergency room." She said, "Don't
Jeez.
try to get it. You need to go right now to an emergency room. You have a broken arm, and
Yeah,
it's not stabilized at all. Like
yeah.
you could somebody could run into you by accident, and you could just compound fracture." So,
It's so weird that they're all like telling you these different places to go.
right,
Hey, I got a broken arm. You need to go here. Okay, well, cool. Can you do anything? No, no, no. Go here. Okay, great. Hey, I got a broken arm. Well, you need to go to the
right.
orthopedic.
So I
You
went to
can't
the
go to the
emergency
ortho.
room today.
Yeah,
Which after she told me, she was like, "Honey, go to the emergency room right now. Tell them that you were misdiagnosed
yeah.
and that you've been walking around with a broken arm. They're going to get
So
you
wait,
taken care of, and then they're going to figure out the story." So, in
so
the
wait. How many days have you been? How many days up until this moment where you're going? How many days have you just been like just just gritting teeth, toughing it through with a broken arm? This,
well, I got hurt on the morning of the 30th, and so the 31st, the first, and today's the second,
so you're
right?
like, yeah. So you're 2 solid days.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, it sucked bad,
Nothing,
real bad,
yeah,
real
2
real bad.
solid days, no
That's why I'm kind of
setting.
loopy right now too, because
Yeah,
I'm kind of congested because the weather changed, which is not
yeah,
surprising in Texas
okay,
again.
okay,
So my
okay,
allergies are nuts, but I've not been sleeping well either.
yeah, and you're 2 solid days with no arm not set, nothing being done about it broken in, so you're now finally getting in there.
Hmm. And they, there's so much, dude. Like, are you ready to hear?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
everybody is ready.
Okay. So I told them they got X-rays of my arm. They took X-rays of my wrist, and they took
Mhm,
X-rays of my ribs on my
mhm,
upper right hand chest area.
mhm,
Um, The wrist came out clean, so no breaks. The
Okay.
original break that was actually caught in the x-ray and sent in the x-ray report versus what we were given at the place, which was a piece of paper that said that there were no breaks.
Hmm.
Um, that was, I mean, they splinted it, and then they did this. Oh, they okay. So here's the thing. They, um, I'm telling you this because I love you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just saying. Um, so they said that something came up on the X-ray for my chest, and they want to do a
Hmm.
CT.
Okay.
So they do a CT, and something came up on that. So I'm sure it's nothing, but I have to go. He said that you need to go to an oncologist. Oncologist, right? Oncologist.
Uh-huh.
And then, depending on what they say, you may need to go to a pulmonologist. So I don't know what all that all means, but I know what an oncologist does.
Right.
But I'm sure that whatever it is, it just looks funny on the x ray or on the CT. I'm sure that everything is going to be just fine.
Well, yeah, I think so too. I think it's just so many things happen. Who knows what it could be?
Trust me, I'm fucking
Uh,
exhausted.
yeah, I mean, it could be bruising. It could be a chunk of bone. Who knows? Because things weren't really handled correctly. But I guess if they're telling you go to an oncologist or something, that they really want to have another set of eyes that are specialized in a particular area of medicine to rule things out if need be. So
Right,
you know
and
you,
let's do that. I mean, and I'm glad that they're
yeah, yeah,
ruling this one out first.
yeah,
So
you do what you need to do in order to
that's
address
exactly
those
what my
things.
take is. I'm like, okay, well, I know what I need to do now. I got to call the oncologist, get in, get the test, get what they say, do my own research, if that's what it is. There's a smart
Mm.
way to come at this.
Yeah, I mean, the smartest way to come at it is
Well,
to keep your head, keep a level head about it until you get all the information you
yeah,
need.
I know, but it is a total mind fuck.
Oh, it's absolutely, especially when you go in for one thing and then you're being told something like, wait, okay,
Okay.
I I came in for this hangnail. You're telling me to what now? Go to, okay.
Right, right, right.
It's like,
Right.
okay, this person is not
No, I
even
see you. I get that.
this wasn't even
And
what
you were
I felt.
absolutely right. But I love playing
I
this game with you. But this. Oh, but this.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like,
So essentially, I have a possible diagnosis for something that happened on an ER visit that I was getting something else looked at. Right? I mean, they just found this.
yeah. Hmm.
So, and I do take it to heart because my dad died of cancer.
Hmm.
Um, I was talking to Tiffany
Hmm.
last night, and she said, I got to tell you this. And I said, okay, what? She goes, your dad tripped you. He set that up on purpose. And I was like, what? She goes, yeah, he's trying to teach you a lesson. And I was like, what are you talking about? And she said, your dad knew that you had to get to the hospital, and the only way that you would go is if you broke something or if you tripped and it was bad enough, or, your dad did that to get you to the hospital. And then he knew that you needed to go to the hospital. She told me that the night before this happened.
She told you that the night before somebody told you to go to the oncologist?
Yeah.
That, but she
She
didn't
said
tell you.
She didn't
Because
tell me
she
what
didn't.
exactly. There were details that were missing, of course.
Hmm.
But why would she? I mean, she would have no way of knowing.
Well, it was like, okay, your dad tricked you because you wouldn't go, and he tricked you for what? And so she left that part out in
No,
regards to the what,
right. But the what is
the oncology thing.
right, that there was an something else in my health that was wrong but was hiding, and my dad needed me to go and get it checked out. Like,
Hmm.
he was concerned, so he kind of willed this to happen um on my
I
behalf.
mean, after all is said and done, though, you, I, I'm no specialist in this field either. I'm just saying, you and your dad need to sit down and be like, look, you need to work on your communication skills because this broken shit is not. This is not really cool. I don't want
Dad,
things
you don't
breaking.
understand. I've been stress eating, okay, since like
Yeah,
2020. Like, it
there's no
hasn't
need for
stopped.
you to. Yeah, there's no need for you to be breaking bones in order to get a
Right.
message across. You
I
can
get
get
it,
this
bitch.
message, just fog up a window or a mirror and write on it. That'd be cool. But me falling and busting up and sounding like a wounded cow in the bed, that's unnecessary. That's an abuse of power.
Oh my
I
god.
don't.
Oh my god.
Oh
Oh my
yeah,
god,
sorry,
that
I'm killing
hurts.
you right now. Sorry. Sorry. I just realized that. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh,
Sorry. Audible murder. I'm just killing somebody with my words. Yeah.
okay.
But
Yeah,
no, seriously, Pops needs to. He needs to work on
I
his
don't mind him being
communication skills.
around.
But you mind that broke shit? I would. Like, look, you know
That's
what? We
fair.
gotta take
Look,
a break.
okay, let's be honest, this was never Alexis to begin with.
It's like we need to take a break. We need to rethink our communication skills.
Okay, I'm
I've
gonna pay
seen way
attention.
too
Look,
many.
this is my response. Okay, fine. I'm gonna pay attention, but you're wrong.
Yeah, it's like, yo, I've seen way too many spirit and ghost movies. They have other ways. You don't have to. This is for people you don't like, having them fall down. This stone was hard,
Right.
sir.
Well,
This stone
dang,
was real
I
hard.
mean,
I know you can walk through shit, but I
tough,
can't. And
tough
this
love and
stone
stuff.
hurts.
Tough love and stuff.
Tough love my ass. I went through a doctor that couldn't. I went through a doctor that couldn't even read his X-rays. Tough love.
Yeah. So that's it. I
Tough
think.
love.
Let me see.
Wow.
Yeah. It was that.
Man, you went through your whole anniversary trip, all the sightseeing part of it. That's
Oh,
wonderful.
we didn't get to see the bottling works,
Well, I
and
mean, you
and
had
we didn't get to
you,
see the stars because it was foggy both nights.
oh,
Because I
because your
didn't get
dad
hurt until the end of the trip, so we still did
your dad
stuff.
was yeah, your dad was really wanting to fuck up your anniversary.
Well, don't be
Don't
bitter
enjoy
about it. I
shit.
don't fault them at all.
Don't enjoy shit. I need to trip her ass.
You better stop.
Take this
My daddy
plunge.
gonna come curse you.
I'm just saying. I mean, he curses me, but my statement is the same, dude. Jesus, that's a hard fall.
It was a hard
That's a
fall.
hard fall.
Hey, guess what? I'm super happy I don't play derby anymore.
I'm just fucking hell, man. That's like, okay, what? All right, cool. Well, aside from the fall,
It was a great
um,
weekend.
yeah,
It
I'm
was a
glad the two of
great
you were able to.
weekend.
I'm glad the two of you were able to get out, go to this small city in the middle of a big ass state, and
It kind of was
you
right smack dab in the middle.
get to spend some time with people. But for
My
me, it's
love.
like when you're able to spend time with people that you really want to spend time with, that's that's cool. I mean,
That's when the magic happens.
that's some good stuff because it's almost like a relief because you're able to really because you're putting on for everybody else, throughout whatever you're doing. And then when you're able to spend time with somebody that you really want to spend time with, and you're able to do something that whoever that person, if it's two people, three people, whatever, are really into doing, then that's like you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to put on anything. You don't have to try and be someone just to fit everybody else's hopeful
Yes.
assumption of you. And you could just be without underwear, without clothes, without whatever, and just fart or whatever. And everyone else is just like, yeah, this is still the best time ever. That's what's cool. And, you know, I mean, maybe that's
Oh.
just what I do. I don't know, but I'm just saying,
I
you
don't
get
know.
what I'm
Well, we'll make a flag for you. How about that?
Yeah, yeah, I was gonna say I'm working on my flag. Working on my flag. Working on That's my new statement. I'm working on my flag. Yo, it's the dude. Just let me interrupt this episode real quick just to let you know about Bobby Rapscallion. In case you've missed it in previous episodes when we talked about him, Bobby Rapscallion is a lifestyle brand that produces amazing CBD products. I'm talking about gummies, oils with melatonin in it. If you're looking for that sweet ass sleep, go to bobbyrapscallion.com and get CBD now. If you don't even know how many milligrams you should be taking, don't worry about it. They got a calculator on their website where you can put in your body weight and it'll tell you exactly how many milligrams of CBD you should be taking a day. Okay? There's no THC in it, so even if you get, random piss tests, you don't have to worry about it. If you're allergic to THC, you don't have to worry about it. Okay? Go to bobbyrupscallion.com and for a limited time, you can put in our code. Yeah, the dinosaur and the dude has a code. Put in the letters TDTD20 and you'll get 20% off their CBD products. That's TDTD20. 20% off Bobby Rapscallion CBD products at bobbyrapscallion.com. I don't think you could use it on the bulk. I mean, because it's bulk. I mean, you could buy bulk, but I think bulk is already at a discount, so you can't use our code. But for the individual purchases of CBD products, absolutely. TD20, 20% off Bobby Rapscallion products. If you're looking for high quality, high potency CBD, this is it. If you're not using Bobby Rapscallion, I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you. You're doing yourself a disservice. That's it. So go there now. BobbyUpscallion.com. Get it. Use our code. Get 20% off. All right. Now enjoy the rest of the episode. But so yeah, it's to
um.
celebrate it all. You mentioned it, so I'm gonna bring it back around.
Okay, go
You
ahead.
you 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 shat on yourself one time?
Oh, fuck my arm. Yes. Um. Oh my god, this sucks. Hold on.
Which
Yes, it was
which
in
part? The
Michael's.
story, or are you telling it through your injuries?
No, it did not suck that blue.
Yeah,
Okay,
true, true.
figuratively
Yeah,
and
true. Let's get
literally.
the verb right. Let's get the verb right. It blew.
Right,
It
Jesus,
blew.
it blew. Um, hang on just a second for me. Oh fuck, that hurts my chest. Um, let me see. Seriously, did I do it? I just lost what we were talking
You
about.
shat on yourself. Don't worry, I'm here. I'm
Thank
gonna make
you.
sure.
Okay, I appreciate the support truly because it happens at
Mm-hmm,
times and it's
mm-hmm,
weird. I
mm-hmm.
don't understand it. I'll just like stop mid and forget. Um, so it was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler was probably, I don't know, probably 5.
Okay.
And I was doing a craft thing. I think it was a scrapbooking thing. So I had to go to Michael's, but I had to go during lunch.
Mm-hmm.
I hardly ever take lunches. I just don't do it. I hate it. Like don't get me to stop. You need to squeeze whatever you can out of me, okay? Because my attention span is short.
Yeah, especially when you're in the
So
zone. When you're in a really good
yeah,
groove, it just isn't worth it. It isn't worth it.
I know it's an
Mm-hmm.
inconvenience. That's why I like to meal prep and bring my own. That way, I'm making healthy choices. But um, that got awkward.
Yeah. Just whatever.
Oh, that's you. Oh, he strikes again. Okay. um. So, oh my god, I did it
So
again.
you are sitting there. You didn't want to take a lunch.
No, I go to Michael's and I'm in the scrapbooking
Uh-huh.
aisle, right?
Hmm.
Trying to get my supplies.
Hmm.
I'm in white pants, white. Like why?
Yeah,
But anyway, white
yeah.
pants, and all of a sudden there was nothing that I could do at all. I didn't have control over anything digestive.
Oh.
It was bad. I had to rush to the bathroom. It
Mm-mm.
was lime green
Oh.
and it stung. It was like acid.
Side note, everybody, if you take an account of your shit and you happen to take your account of your shit and realize that the color is green, that shit's gonna burn. That shit's gonna burn. It's like the verde salsa. You know, the verde salsa. You think it's not as bad as that red
Right.
salsa with the chunks
Right.
of chili sitting in there, and you get the verde salsa. It's like a blended salad, and that shit sits in the back of your throat and burns
And
the fuck out of it. So please,
it will punch
yeah,
you in the fucking
so
nuts
you just
all
shout
the
out,
way from back
yeah.
there.
So you shout out some, you just
It
you
was
just
terrible,
dying
and
corpse.
I knew I mean, I could clean up, right? Like, I could clean
No, you
up,
can't. It's not enough
but
cleanup.
but there wasn't enough cleanup, and it was wet
Yeah,
and gross,
yeah, it's never enough cleanup.
and it was bright green on white
It's never
pants.
enough cleanup, and you're always wiping.
So, I had to walk out of the
Hmm.
the store
Yeah, right.
like
Because you're sitting there now.
ouch,
You're like, okay,
like a
I gotta leave.
ninja.
I gotta leave. I gotta
Okay.
leave. I gotta leave.
Listen, Kung Fu Panda came through there.
I gotta
Okay.
leave.
Oh my I was like, I gotta go. That's
Mm, 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 mm.
That's what I kept telling myself, like, okay, just get to the car. Just get to the car. And then I got I had fabric seats and I didn't have a towel.
Jesus
So I had to take
Christ. It's like the one thing, it's like this thing where it's this one element, and it could be the size of a
I know it
tablespoon.
just
It could be the
snowballs,
size of a
doesn't it?
tablespoon, and then you realize once that one tablespoon size element enters your life, everything else is now ill prepared. You've got white pants on, you've got fabric seats, you got a whole
Right.
crowd of people you got to walk through. You got all this shit happening, literally.
So I start going home,
Mhm,
right? Because
mhm,
I have to go home. I have to go home. I have to.
mhm.
I can't go back to
Yeah,
work. No, I mean, I can't go like
yeah, yeah,
this. So, and so I went home
yeah.
and there was, and the traffic was stop and go, but,
Yeah.
so there were 2 red lights, and on one of them, like, a little bit more came out.
Jesus.
I
Yeah,
know. It's a lot.
literally.
Ugh. I have to stand up now, so
I
give
mean,
me just
and
a
and
second.
then you get to a certain point where you're like, "Fuck it." I already It's not like it's going to be it's not like this second round is gonna be the one that makes it messy. It's already done. It's already done.
Right. At this point, it's about
Yeah,
saturation, if we're being
it's just
honest.
about it's just about quantity in how it debilitates my means of movement. Do I have to crab
Right,
walk all the way, or can I kinda have a more dignified upright walk? I don't know.
well, I already saw the quality. I mean,
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
ugh,
That's amazing.
let me adjust my mic.
Yeah, that's
Hold on.
amazing. I I don't want to. I don't want to leave you hanging. I don't want to have you feeling like, God, I just exposed myself. I will admit,
Oh,
you good?
no, I'm cramping really bad.
Oh, okay.
I've been having Charlie horses
Oh,
in my ribs.
Jesus.
I know. And it'll go away. I just have to give it a minute and try to calm down. Usually it works by distraction, so please
Okay,
continue.
well, so I don't want to leave you hanging, so I definitely will admit that yes, it happens. And I was on a trip by myself,
Oh, it's
and
mhm. Oh, you don't have to do this,
you
man.
sure?
I mean, you're
You
welcome
sure?
to, but don't feel obliged. I mean, not on
I'm just
me.
saying, no, never on you. No,
Oh my god.
no.
Oh my god, my fucking
Let
chest
me
right
just
now.
go ahead and throw
I'm a
that out for everybody based on the last episode as well. That too is
Oh,
something that I am not. I'm not into any kind of
you promise you'll never poop on me?
Cleveland steamer or I'm not in.
Okay, I appreciate that very much
Yeah,
so.
I'm not into.
That's kind of on a list of things
Yeah,
that isn't allowed to do in my
right.
presence.
Musically, I am. I find it kind of interesting, I should say. I find it interesting. But activity wise, no, I'm not into scat. I am not into
Gross.
scatting or anything like that. Um, there's no amount of cling wrap, cellophane, or anything that you can convince
Gross.
to me. Yeah, um, I think I'm good.
That's
Yeah, I think I'm
disgusting.
good.
So yeah, we can move past
Yeah, I
that.
think I'm good because I had an experience with a hippo when I was when I was a young lad.
Oh, you did
Yes, I
not.
did, and so that
I always wanted
that right there sealed the deal.
I always wanted to talk to the Hippo Kid.
You would what? You wanted to always wanted to?
I always
Yeah, well, I'm a hippo
I
kid.
always wanted to talk to the Hippo
I'm a
Kid. I had no
I'm a
idea.
hippo kid. I went to the zoo one time.
How you doing? How's it
It's
been? You
yeah,
traumatized?
so I went to the zoo one time, and there's this pool that they have. These hippos would go into these pools, and this particular pool, the hippos would come in it, and it was deep. I can't recall how deep it was, but they would just go plunging into this pool, and the people could come around, and there was railing around it where you could just stand over the pool and see the hippos just swimming about, frolicking about. I'm like, oh wow. And it was the whole played on the whole optical illusion because above, when you're looking down in the pool, it distorts the size of the hippo, so they look
Sure.
smaller than what they are. So it looks like you're
Right.
looking at two pygmy hippos swimming about. And then when they get out, like, holy fuck, they're growing. They're huge. They're big. They're like, oh, they're like the little sponge animals you throw in the tub and they get huge. Oh, wow, it's
Right.
amazing. But this one got out with a purpose. And and I was just like fascinated. I was like, wow, because a lot of people don't know hippos can move really fast.
Yeah.
For their size, they're pretty fucking fast. And so,
They hide in the mangroves
yeah,
mangroves,
mangroves, yeah, and they snipe people.
and they
They
yes, and they'll, like, get after whole
yeah,
boats.
yeah,
They're fucking
they
vicious.
are the one of the top killers of people in the wild. The hippos are.
Mm-mm.
So
Mm-mm.
this
Mm-mm.
hippo comes out, and
Not this
they had
bitch.
this ramp, right, that goes around the people. So it was like this weird ramp that it had a little it had a little runway kind of thing that the hippo could run around, but it was lower than the people, so the people were still above the hippos. It's like, oh
Right,
wow,
right, we're looking
hippos
down.
running, and
Like an
it's
arena.
huge. It's huge. And I was like, oh wow, God, that hippo's huge. I start following it, and I'm the only one following this hippo, and I could hear the person on the intercom say, "Oh, hippos, they really want their water to stay really clean all the time. So anytime they have to go and use the restroom, they leave and go." It's like, "Oh, wow, they do?" And I was like, "Where do they go to? How do they? How do they piss like dogs?" Or because I'd only been around dogs, and I was like, "Oh, wow,
Right.
I've never, you know." you you want to check that off. You want to just file that away. Hey, okay, now I know how hippos go and piss or whatever. I'm thinking about.
I
I think I'm
see.
about to see this.
I see something coming.
Yeah, yeah, literally. I think I'm about to see this hippo piss, right? So I follow this hippo, and for some reason, this zoo had,
Oh, dude, I bet that hippo pissing is like an. I bet there's a
yeah,
lot.
it's like a seltzer bottle. But but for some reason, this zoo had like, it had really thick glass walls.
Right. Yeah,
And so
I know what
this
you're talking
hippo
about.
runs into this room, and I'm seeing this hippo in this room full of all this hay, and it just starts spinning around in the middle of the room. I'm like, what the fuck?
Please tell me that you spin
I
around
was like,
too?
is it drying off? And I just so happened to catch its little tail start wiggling, and
Ooh.
that's when it Gatlin shat the entire room as it spun in a circle. And I'm on the glass, and it's just
Do they spin when they shit? Is that what they do?
this one did. This one, if there was some
Freaking
discretion,
hell.
this hippo was like, "Fuck it, I've been in the zoo. People look at me all the time. You know what? I'm gonna give them a show." It,
I'm a creative person, okay?
if it was Saturn, it did a shit ring in that entire room of the size. It just was this floating ring of shit that was all coated on the walls. And since it was all glass,
Oh.
you saw every bit of it. And I'm on one of those panes of
Oh.
glass, hands there and everything. And it's just, it's just hitting the glass, right? That's all you hear. And I'm
Like a
right,
sprinkler.
but it's just loads of shit. And I'm frozen. I am just,
Oh my
I am
god.
just petrified. I'm just like, I can't. What is happening? What's happening?
Okay,
Just,
that is absolutely hilarious. I need to know what happened next, but
yes,
I got a rainbow real bad or
yeah, it
pineapple
is always,
or rainbow
it's always
pineapple. I
pineapple.
gotta do that.
Yeah, no, it is
Pineapple?
always pineapple. When
See, I
you
don't
started
know.
introducing rainbow, I just left it alone because I didn't know what that meant.
Oh, I wanted to spice it up, I
Yeah,
think.
I saw the Squatty Potty episode where the unicorn does a rainbow shit,
I
so I just
know, it was
used
so
that.
cute, but it was
I just
disturbing.
thought that's what
Really
rainbow meant.
disturbing.
You were doing rainbow shits.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
exactly.
All right, go do
Okay,
your thing.
so I gotta go
Mm-hmm.
pee. I mean, pineapple.
Yep.
Okay, bye. Hey guys, it's the Dinosaur. I wanted to share with you a collaboration that we have with Headspace. It's a service that we can all use. I am confident in saying that 100%. Things are so stressful in today's world with home stress, work stress, just general life stress. It's exhausting, and we need as much help as we can get. Headspace has our back with tools to help us. It helps me fall asleep. It helps my wife with meditation. We can find exercises to help us relax in through meditation, or they even have some that are physical exercises that you can do. They have inspiring stories, which are awesome because everybody could use an uplift, and they also help us focus. You can go to our website, thedinosaur&thedude.com, and click on links and sponsors. From there, you can unlock everything that the app has to offer for 7 days. That's for free. You get it for free for 7 days. Show yourself some love and treat your head right with Headspace.
Okay, so we're back, and now that we've thoroughly discussed all the pleasantries there is about people and animals shitting, and a lot of the other things that we discussed prior, we're gonna go ahead and give you all a farewell. Thanks for sitting around with us for our 50th episode,
We're doing a part two. Please tell me we're doing a part two.
or part two of 50th. Um,
No, no, I just need to know what happened with
oh, the hippo.
the
Oh yeah, yeah,
what
yeah, yeah,
happened
yeah.
then. Yeah, you were covered. You
Oh,
were
oh
completely
yeah. Well,
covered, weren't
no,
you?
but yeah, but no, but yes, we'll say that for next episode. When a part two of "Hey, what happened to me with a hippo?" That's what that segment is called. Hey, what happened to me with a hippo? So with that, Thanks everybody for listening to this episode. We really appreciate you all clicking on it, and we really even more so appreciate if you leave us a comment, like, subscribe, follow, and all that jazz on social media, and with any of the podcast apps that you might be using to listen to our super well put together episodes. Feel free to contact us in any way. You can find all episodes and means of accessing those episodes, plus our merch, plus our social media channels on our website, The Dinosaur and the Dude. Without further ado, thank you all again, and thank you, lady, for sticking it out amongst
Thank you.
your tumbling self. I thoroughly appreciate it. And if you all missed it in the beginning, she's the dinosaur. I'm the
That's
dude.
me.
You guys go do some great stuff with each other. All you wonderful motherfuckers, fatherfuckers, gigolos and jigahos. And, you know, love yourself because we love you. So that's that.
Oh, I
You like
love
that? You
that.
like that? You like
I
that? Yeah. I mean,
do.
it's genuine. It
That
sounds
is
it sounds like
so nice.
it
Yeah,
sounds
for
like the dick
sure.
thing to say. I know, but
No,
it's
well then fine, be a dick because
yeah,
it's beautiful.
yeah, dick is beautiful. So,
Ugh, gross.
so in any case, thanks again, everybody, and thank you, lady, for sticking through it. Love you, and
I love you too.
thanks. You all have a great time. All right, check y'all what I don't know. Next time you hear us, check it out. And if you missed it, also check out our previous Oats episode where I talk about water fasting and why I'm not going to do it anymore. You might enjoy it. It might be something in it that helps you if you're on the fence about it too. Don't be me, is what that sums up to. In any case, thanks again. Yeah,
Wasn't
right.
it?
Any case, thanks again. You all take care, and we'll see you all in the next episode. Thanks, and bye.